Hi everyone, this is Dina, the Nightly Stitcher here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. And this is my project I've been putting off. I'm going to start it today and I have no idea how long it's going to take me. I went ahead and started organizing a little bit and then I thought, oh, I should go ahead and video this and let you all see what I'm doing. So this is a silverware drawer. It's wooden, has the top that lifts up and the drawer that comes out. And I'm afraid this video may be a little shaky because my hands shake and I do better if I hold with two hands. So if I'm not holding it with two hands, it may be a little shaky. But anyway, this is a wooden silverware drawer that I bought at, I think, Goodwill a few years ago. I decided to, I'm just going to quickly show you what I've done here, and then I'll show you better later on. But I took the centerpiece out right here that has, oh, it's a little place that you would rest spoons and, you know, your forks and knives and everything along there. Well, I guess your knives actually go up in here, but spoons and forks and stuff. And this is just foam core that I have down in there. It needs to be vacuumed out. So the piece I took out, I cut a piece of foam core and I took the suede or velvet, whatever it is. I took it off the piece that I ripped out and I covered the piece of foam core and put it back down in this little gap where the wood was showing. So there's a little bump here, but it doesn't matter. You really don't see it when all the bobbins are in there. So what I'm doing today, I went to Columbia the other day and I bought all the new colors, or newest, I don't know how new they are, the like 01 to, what was it, 01 to 35, I think. So I bought all those colors because I didn't have those. And I keep this as my master file for all the DMC floss. So, and I have all the colors that DMC puts out in just their 6-strand embroidery floss. So anyway, I'm going to start reorganizing today. I started with the white and ecru and the B5200 up here, and then I ran forward with it and then ended down here with the highest numbers. But I've kind of just been throwing stuff in here and it's been getting kind of sloppy looking and I don't like it. And since I bought the new colors, I started putting it over here in numerical order. And I'm going to take it all out and reorganize my drawers because I have multiples of some colors and I'm going to take them out and take them upstairs where I have backup floss. So I'm working on that right now. So I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. This is, I've got the first row emptied out, or the first section emptied out. And I'm gonna have to take these little guys out and vacuum out my tray because this is just foam core, and with me using it all the time, it gets just little pieces of stuff in there. And I have these just cut. They're pretty tight. I don't have any trouble really with them moving around. Some are a little tighter than others. But yeah, you can see I need to get this vacuumed out. Before I start again, I'm going to start taking these out now and putting them out on the table. So far, this was what was in the first drawer. I had lots of duplicates, and that's what I have right now that are duplicates. I had maybe one, I had one extra on some, and I had up to 4 extra on some others because I get kind of lazy, and I just kind of throw them in there. And we have Tootie, who is whining. And my house is a mess, excuse that. I've been having the vacuum run, so it's, the battery went down in it, so it's over there getting charged. That's Hazel over there in the corner getting charged. So anyway, Some of these have plastic bobbins, some have cardboard bobbins. I really want to get rid of the cardboard bobbins and get them all on the plastic. As you can see, they've got little pieces also on them, because whenever I get done stitching, I just wrap any excess floss around the bobbins and put them back in the case. So I will be back in a little bit after I start pulling these out. Okay, I'm back. I was moving my phone a while ago, and I guess it started recording. It flipped the camera and got my face in the video, so I'm going to try to delete that out of there, and if I can't, you may just have a few seconds of looking at my bad hair day and working around the house working around the house. So, gosh, can't get my brain to work here. Okay, I have all the floss out here. This is all the DMCs. Oh, look, I leaned on the table and messed it up. Okay, so this is all, yeah, you're going to see my work shoes with the hole in the toes, because these are my favorite shoes. And Hannah. So, anyway, I've got all the flosses out. These are not all the DMCs, because if you watched my video the other day, I have the floss pulled for all my projects, and they are in another container in by my chair. So this is the bottom drawer of the silverware tray. I'm going to try to get these out. They're kind of stiff. They're in there tight. Okay, so I have to vacuum this out too. And I did the same thing. I took this centerpiece that was across here that was raised up that held your silverware. I ripped the velvet off, cut a piece of cardboard to fill this gap right here, and glued it back on. I had to iron it a little bit, but I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. You don't see it. This is what I had ended up with at least one extra. There are a few here, and I probably wouldn't be able to pick them out just offhand. But I did have a couple of them that had the same number on them, but they were different colors. So I don't know if it's a dye lot difference or something that was marked wrong or whatever. But yeah, anyway, this is all of them except for what is in my stitching box in there. All my extras that will have to go upstairs to be put in my stash. And then vacuum the drawers out, put the slots back in, and start with the lowest numbers and start taking them up or putting them back in there in numerical order. I do have to account for some extra space in each one of those, because as I finish something, the floss will go back in these drawers. So I do have to leave a little bit of a gap there to make room for new bobbins going back in. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. So I will see you in a little. Okay, I'm back. I have everything sorted now, and I'm starting. I got the silverware tray box vacuumed out, so it's looking a lot cleaner. And now I'm starting to put my bobbins back in the box numerically. I did find this checklist on Cyber Stitchers, I believe, and I printed it out. I'm going down through here with looking at each one of them, make sure I've got each one of them. If I don't have one in the box, then I am putting, let me find one here. There's some over here. Then I'm putting a check in that box, so I know I don't have that one in the box. I probably have it, and it's probably in my working box in by my chair. So what I decided there, since like I'm out of, or I don't have the 161, 162, 163, or whatever, there's some down in here, I've decided to go up here. Let me find them. 160s. Oh, they're right here. what I decided was to cut some little pieces of poster board, and I'm writing the numbers on them. So there's 3 right here together. The 61, 60, 161, 162, and 163 are all right here. So if I need a color and I see it's got this little cardboard piece in it, then I'll know I can probably find it in my working box in by my chair. If it's not there, then I need to look upstairs in my extras and get one put back in here. So that's where I'm at now. So this is a slow process, so I'm gonna get back to it and I will catch up with you later. Okay, hi everybody, I'm back again and I am done as far as right now because I'm tired. I've been working on this for a few hours now. So I have everything in my box again in numerical order, and I still need to, let me show you. I like these little labels I do on my P-Touch, and I need my little label maker. So I need to go through and label up a bunch of these. I just think they look a lot neater. I've got some cardboard bobbins, like I said, that I want to get rid of. So I'm just going to use the floss off of it, and when it's done, I'll throw it away. But I still do need to go through and make the labels on my P-Touch machine. So that's everything I have in the top one. So it starts with the white. I put the B5200 with the white and the ecru up here. So that's going to run through, and you know, I may have to move these around a little bit if they get too full, but they run to 842, and then I start down here with 869. They run all the way up to 3865. I do not have, and I didn't realize it, I do not have any floss above 3866. I do have 3866 in my floss box by my chair, but I don't have anything above that. So I need to get those bought and put on bobbins. And I already have these little numbers. These are the ones I'm missing right now. What I did, and I mentioned it a while ago, if I didn't have a number, you can see here I had 935, but there is not a 936 or 937 in here. Now they may be in my working storage case, I guess. I need to go get it. I'll get it and show it to you. But let me pause you and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my working box of floss. I have some over in here too because I have so many. I'm trying to get all my floss from every project I have started into these and have this as my working floss boxes. And so I'm gonna have to keep adding to this because I don't have all of the project's flosses pulled that are in with the project itself. So these are some beads that I have to have for some projects, so I just put them in there. A couple of extra skeins of stuff and odd and end floss that I can use for something. I did, what I am going to do is, as I finish a project, I will take the floss for that project out of my working box. Now that floss may be called for on another project, but I don't know that until I get to it. So I'm going to pull this floss, put it back into my master box, and then when I get to a project that calls for it, then I'll come back and pull this. Because if I say I finish a project and I have, let's just go basic, white 310 and 498. If I don't pull them out of here, I may not have any use for them in any other project, so they're going to stay in there just taking up room. And I won't know that they're not called for in anything else. So that's why I'm going to move them back over into here. And then when I get to a project that calls for white, 310 or 498, then I'll go back and pull these and put them back in this box for my working boxes. So I did leave my Sharpie in here because that's what I'm going to have for any numbers that are out of here. So the 3836, it may be in this box here, but I haven't gotten that far. So yeah, you can see there is, whoops, sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have it on. But this is 3836. So I do know when I see a number missing over here that it could possibly be over in my working box. If it's not in here and it's not in here, then it may be in my backup boxes upstairs. But at least I won't have, you know, that kind of helps me from running back and forth trying to find floss. So that's the plan. That's my new idea for organizing. I don't know if it'll work or not, but as I said, this is, I'm always reorganizing and trying to make things easier. This, again, is a DMC checklist. It does have the colors. They're not real high quality colors, but they're probably pretty good with the pattern or the, what is it, PDF or whatever online, because I have an EcoTank and copier and it prints really true to color. So anyway, I have pencil marks on everything that I don't have in my box. So I've got to go back and see if they're in my working boxes or if I need to purchase some more of those after I check upstairs. This is what I end up a lot. These were all doubles, triples. There was a lot of them, so I'm going to have to find something. I do have my backups upstairs, so I'll have to put them in there. So anyway, that was about it. I just used, this is actually comic book board that I drew 1.5-inch squares on it and cut them up for the little pieces in between here. These are 1.5-inch square in case you're interested. I don't know how this worked out, but I don't have a little foam piece here. Up here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know, I've got them off just a little bit. It really needs a little piece of foam down across there, but I evidently didn't cut one at the time when I made this box. Let me see. I do have another box downstairs. My husband keeps saying I need to redo that one. It's another silverware box. This one I think I got at Goodwill for about $15. I found it online and I think it sold for about $80. So these nice silverware drawers, they're different for storing your silverware. They're definitely worth buying if you run onto them. And yeah, I leave this set on my buffet and it looks nice, and then I have it close by if I need it also. And let's see, is there anything else I need to say? I don't remember anything else, I don't believe. So I just thought y'all might like to see how I do my floss organizing, because I don't use floss drops, I bobbinate, and I like that because it's a lot more compact. I don't have problems with when bobbins get the kinks in them or in the thread. I don't have any problems with that. So I've just pretty much always used the bobbins and always will, as far as what I think right now. As far as my overdyed flosses, I keep them in little Ziploc snack bags with a piece of this same comic book board cut, and I put, say this is just a small piece, I'll put like Weeks Dye Works up here, I'll put the name of the floss over here. It's cut to size to go in the little snack bag, and I keep it all in there. So and then I keep that on a not a clothes rod, a curtain rod that's mounted in my quilting room on the wall. So I have it all according to Classic Color Works, Gentle Art, Weeks, you know, all that. So anyway, was thinking I was going to tell you one other thing about it, but I don't remember as of right now, so I guess we're going to let that go. Yeah, I think that's it. So Anyway, I hope this is some interest to you if you do bobbinate, or if you're thinking about bobbinating and just never knew really where to start. This is what I have. So anyway, if you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, and if you like my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe. And I just made a little over, I'm at about 5,300 on subscribers. And if you want to go back and look at my video from the other day, you'll see all my projects and stuff I'm working on there. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. It's a very nice day. I may have to go outside. I can't believe in February that we have windows and doors open. I think it's about 65, 70 degrees today. So this is not our typical February. So I may go outside. So you all have a good day, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Oh, and if you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you on that also. Thanks. Bye.